You know, this is supposed to be one day a year where people think about the Earth. We should be thinking about it every day because it's really a mess.
Environmental degradation, which is now reaching one after another tipping point, is going to continue to be in play here.
For this many people on the planet to continue, something significant, dramatic, and radical needs to change in the foreseeable future.
We live in a world, we're all using the Earth's energy, we're using oil, we're using water, we're using the resources of the Earth.
You know, all of this is the stuff I look at each day, and to me, it can be really easy, you know, before your second cup of coffee each day to go like, there's no hope. But you keep working and you keep working at it, and you know other people are too.
I think it's really important today to keep our attention focused on gratitude and actually feeding the beauty way, because there's so much negativity going on. I think it would be okay to focus on all the negativity if it fed us, you know, if it made us bigger. But it doesn't. It creates tremendous apathy in people, and that feeds the fear, which makes people immobile.
I think it can quite easily feel disempowering in a way, can't it? The volume of challenges we have as a society now with regards to the environment, medicine, healthcare, and I think we actually have much more power than we allow to give ourselves, basically. And we have that power by the choices we make and the priorities we subscribe within our families.
In my viewpoint, something that is equally as important as the Declaration of Independence in our country is a new era. I would call it the Declaration of Dependence. And it's a declaration of dependence really on each other.
You know, I think the biggest problem is we've forgotten about the web of life. I think it's that simple.
We are part of nature. We are literally, we are the environment. We're part of the environment. And if there's been a single disconnect in Western civilization, it's this idea that somehow we're separate or distinct from nature. And in fact, the opposite is true.
We're not separate from Mother Earth. We're not separate from the forces of nature. We are in our environment. We are in our environment. We're dependent on it. We need to declare it as a nation, as a people. And this Declaration of Dependence would find us rededicating ourselves to a much healthier way of living with each other and with the earth.
It's a beautiful saying that says, you know, when you pluck a flower, the stars vibrate, you know. I mean, that's how connected. We hardly can grasp that concept.
You run into really remarkable people who are doing a similar thing in their sphere of influence where they live. So then you just have to hope, well, maybe there's millions of people like this.
I think the call today is that each one of us has to step forth in whatever small or large way is to do the best we can. And if we remember that, if we can empower one another in that, then that's where the change will happen.
You know, the real issue is about how we're looking after the planet, and as we look after the planet, how are we looking after our community, and as we look after our community, how are we looking after our smaller family, and then how are we looking after ourselves as individuals.
I mean, people have always transmuted negativity and physical toxins in the system and emotional toxins. We have the power within us. I mean, that's been seen over and over again. That's how we've survived through millennia, and that's how we'll survive. We take it in, we cleanse it, when we renew it.
I think the signers of the Declaration of Dependence aren't just going to be a few ecologists who are trimming trees. I think it's going to be the major players in global power and politics now, coming to a maturity that this dependence is critical, not only for our survival, but for any sense of quality of living. Because if we ruin the quality of life, the beauty of the earth, the sense of the wonder we have in each other, if we get sick of each other because of abuse of each other, then we have no quality of life even worth saving.
So for me, it's waking up every day knowing what's going on in this world, but being grateful for another day to be alive, for all the beauty that I can see, for the beauty that I know that's there waiting to be seen. That gives me the power to make change. It's a hard task, but it's always been a hard task, actually.
This new Declaration of Independence, I think, is right around the corner. I think it will come just as suddenly as the Berlin Wall came down. I think the Declaration of Independence will come, and everybody will just say, holy cow, enough of this other way. It's time.